Morning with team coverage on the high fire danger across our state right now. Crews trying to finish their fight against the Monte Vista fire in southwest Colorado. Look at the damage here.
At least a dozen homes were lost. This is the scene now after strong winds spread the fire so fast the homes were already burning by the time firefighters got there.
But the problem is the worst may be yet to come, and that's the big concern right now. Tomorrow may be the highest fire danger day of the entire year. That is concerning.
Let's get right to Fox 31's Ashley Michaels. Ashley, you've been out at Monte Vista since last night, and you're joining us live. What are you seeing this morning?
Yeah, you know, the wind is not a factor here right now. We know this area is under another red flag warning for today, though. But I got to tell you guys, it is just a tough morning to be waking up here in Monte Vista. As the sun has come up, this is what we've seen here this morning. These were homes, we're told. You know, people lived in these homes. These were not abandoned homes. And these are just some of the ones that were lost in this fire yesterday afternoon. People say this fire just came so quickly. Now, obviously, not a lot of activity from firefighters out here right now. We do still see a little bit of smoke and smolder from some of the spots right in here. But, you know, obviously, just a very devastating scene. All right, let's get to what happened. So we're told this fire here in Monte Vista started around 12:15 yesterday afternoon. Firefighters tell me the winds were blowing 35 to 45 miles an hour, and that is really tough conditions to fight a fire in. We're told that these homes and others were already on fire when crews got here. Now, this is a really small town, Monte Vista. About half the homes here were put under evacuation orders at one point. Now I want to take a look at some of the damage that we saw from Skyfox. This really paints a totally different picture seeing it from overhead. Now, unfortunately, like we said, several homes have been lost. We keep saying several because we don't have an official count right now. We definitely know it's more than one, though. We're thinking right around a dozen. This is right in town, too. It's not the outskirts of town, although there is a large field kind of just toward the north. But really, this is right in the middle of town. Now, another 20 to 30 homes are still off limits this morning as fire crews, they were working through the night, monitoring some of those hot spots I was talking about. They were also working on utilities out here because we had some damaged gas lines and power lines. Certainly, when those are like that, it's not very safe to go into the area. So they had excavators out here last night, really working to just try and get this area safe for people to come back into their homes. Now, one woman we talked to says, obviously, a fire like this would be a huge deal anywhere, but for a town as small as Monte Vista, this is just off the charts. She's actually the one that called 911.
Got the window, and I'm like, ooh. This does not look good. And before you know it, you just see flames within seconds. There was not even any time to like grasp what was going on. All I remember is running to the phone and trying to call our dispatch, and poor thing, I got dispatch on the line, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a fire right behind Shell.
Yeah, and everybody we've talked to here, they just can't believe what's happened. We actually talked yesterday to the gentleman who lives in this house, and look at the line on his property. That char just comes within feet of his property, really burned right up to the side of his gravel driveway. And it's people like him that are saying, you know, why is it the house next door that's gone? Mine is still standing. Of course, these are similar things that we've seen with fire behavior in places like the Marshall Fire as well. And firefighters just tell us, you know, when the winds are blowing that hard and an ember blows somewhere, the fire, it's just has a mind of its own at that point. Kirk and Ashley, back to you.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Gosh, Ashley, it just reminds me so much of what happened in Boulder when I see piles of debris like that. I'm sure, you know, as someone who covered the fires in Boulder on the front lines like you're covering this one, there's kind of an eerie resemblance.
Absolutely, and you have to remember it's not just piles of rubble. These are people's homes. Right. Yesterday, people were waking up at this time, and I have to tell you, one of the most devastating things we've seen out here so far, there's a cat that's been wandering around. It has a collar on, so somebody owns this cat, and it's been going back to this one burned out property back here and just kind of surveying the damage. It doesn't know where to go right now either. We're trying to find that cat some help and reunite it with its owner, so hopefully we'll have a happy update on that, but it's just breaking our hearts out here this morning.
All right, no doubt. It's a big threat across the state this morning as well, Ashley. Thank you.
Well, let's talk more about that wildfire threat. The threat isn't over this morning by any stretch. The warm, windy weather could possibly spark more wildfires.
Well, that could mean more evacuation alerts as well. But the question is, will you always get that alert? Let's get right to Fox 31's Rachel